All right, dudes, welcome to density. What I want to let you guys know is that density is equal to mass divided by volume. And the unit of measure is actually grams per milliliter. Or you could say grams per centimeter cube. Centimeter cube and milliliters are actually the same thing. Question number 1, a cube has a length of 7, a width of 8, and a height of 2. What is its volume? Remember, the formula for volume of a regular shape is length times width times height. So I'm doing 2 times 7, which is 14, times 8, which is 112. So my volume is 112 centimeters cubed. And that goes here. Using the cube from problem number 1, if the cube has a mass of 100 or 50 grams, what is the density? So density, the formula is mass divided by volume. So our mass is 50, our volume is 112 centimeters cubed, 50 grams. So divide that out and that's your answer. A marble has a volume of 20 milliliters. So we have a formula for density is this one here. So volume is 20 milliliters, right? And then mass is 10 grams. This one is milliliters. So what is the density? Well, the density is half, right? 1/2 or 0.5 grams per milliliter cubed. Now, number 4. A box has a length of 5 centimeters, a width of 10 centimeters, and a height of 2 centimeters, right? So right off the bat, formula for density is D is equal to mass over volume. So we know the volume because we multiplied this by this by this, right? So if we do that, then we have 2 times 10, which is 20, times 5, which is 100, right? So we know that our volume is 100 centimeters cubed, has a mass of 20, right, grams. So we know that our density is going to be 0.2 grams per centimeter cubed. All right. The density of aluminum block. Ooh, I love this one. The density of aluminum is 2.7 grams per milliliter. If the aluminum has a volume of 20, what is the mass? So we're not trying to find density, we're trying to find mass. I'm going to do this with you guys. Let's draw a little triangle here. Oh, I don't like that triangle. Let's do D, V, and then M. So if we draw a triangle this way, and then this. So if we're trying to figure out density, now density is mass divided by volume. If we're trying to figure out mass, we know that mass is equal to density times volume, right? So if we're trying to figure out mass, mass is equal to D times V. We can plug them in and do 2.7 times 20. And that's your answer, right? Same thing for this one as well. You're going to have to rearrange it, right? You're solving for volume, which is mass divided by density. Oh, I've got a minute left. All right, people, let's try and squeeze it in. What is the density of water? Density of water is 1.0 grams per milliliter, right? Look at the graduated cylinder. It contains the following liquids. Label the liquids in the graduated cylinder based on the data, right? So what I want you guys to understand is here are items. Here is their density. If you have a high density, you are going to sink. That means that you have more stuff packed inside of you, so you will sink. So the one with the highest density is actually going to be 1.38. So 1.38 is going to be here, and that's going to be corn syrup. So corn syrup. The next one up is going to be ether. So that one's going to be here, ET. I'm going to abbreviate that way. Next is going to be salt water, SW. And then finally, it's going to be canola oil. So canola oil is going to be the least dense, CO. So it will actually float, right?